Hello, hello, hello. As the title says, guys, we are on a new farm. Um, we are on um, whatever I called it, North, something like that. Reloaded. Um, so let's have a look at the map. So people have been on the map, obviously, um, but I haven't. So let's have a look. See what we start with. We've got a field up here. We're obviously here at the moment in the farm. We've got that field, that field. I think that's all we own. So, yeah, yeah, that field and that field is all we own. So, we're going to start off with some contracts and see where we get from. So, let's get into it. We've got a fertiliser contract, mowing contract. Oh, a nice mowing contract. Let's borrow the items for that. We're going to do some mowing. Oh, so now we need to go get in a mow. Just looking for the way out. It's here. Don't tell me we can't get out. Oh, just need to drive closer to it by the looks of it. This is a problem I had with the auto gates. So we might have to come out the save and do it. Yeah. So let's just save it. We've got that contract anyway, so we'll save it and get rid of the auto gates mod because yeah, it's playing up. No, it's 25, mate. 25. Just got to take a mod out. Uh, the auto gates because it's playing up. That's one of them. It's the other one. It might be because I had two in there, but it's done now. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I haven't set my server up. It's still set up on the old map. We're looking at new maps, so that's why I'm in here looking at this one today. It's still set up on Shipping Norton server, but I haven't found another map yet, so we'll just look at this one today. So we'll do a couple of hours on here, just have a nose around the farm, see what needs doing and everything. But thank you for the likes over on the red side as well, guys. Much appreciated. Hope you're all well. Right, so now, where was we? We was at the shop, wasn't we? To see where we're going, because I can't actually remember where the contract was down there. So we need to head shop turn right. Down here somewhere, must be all the way down here. So what we'll do is come out of here. Jerome, welcome in, hope you're well. I'm just going to pull up here for a second. Oh yeah, it was good fun. Made him crash, that was the main thing. Just need to go in and change the time. Oh, the auto save's fine. Let's change that to real time. Turn off seasonal growth. Crop destruction off. Ploughing required. And turn weeds off. Turn on high fast dirt. Just turn the contracts up so we've got more contracts. Controls. Turn that down for the wheel when we finally actually do it. Right, let's get going. Tomo, how we doing? Hope you're well, mate. How have you been, good sir? Still playing with your Lego? I mean that in a nice way, obviously. Yes, we need to turn right, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, you're decorating. Oh, that's not good, mate. That's not good. So, because you're at home, the wife's got you decorating now. I see how it is. I bet you wish you were still working, didn't you? While you're in here, Tomo, obviously you've got the TR160. What's the difference between that and the 120? Is it just the profile on it? As in the size of the profile? Did I take the wrong junction? Where am I? Oh, I should have turned right there as well. Oh, well, we'll go down this way, go in here. This is North something or other. Is it on a It's a reloaded one. Don't even know if it's on the map. Let's have a look. No, it's not on the map. But it's a reloaded one. It's nice looking map, to be fair. Plenty to do. There is some square fields in it. I'm looking at this one for the new server, basically, to take over Chippy Norton. Yeah, the German one, mate. Yeah, on the server. It's still on Mod Hub, because I try and keep everything Mod Hub, so then there's no conflicts of someone downloading the wrong external mod and that. It's on the Mod Hub. It's all the same, if that makes sense. Oh, you started on that one as well, have you, Phil? Fair enough. Yeah, I'm just looking at it today to change it over from this. Right, so there. Can't be that. Oh, the gate's further down. Yeah, to put it on the server to get rid of Chippy Norton. Is that what I'm cutting? That grass there? Right. I'm cutting this in here. I thought I was... You can toot all you like, mate. I think they'll make me do no quicker. Right, so we'll lower that. We'll turn that on. Oh, look at that. We're just going to start there, fair enough. I've got so many mods, mate. On this, I haven't got it on multiplayer either. It's just single, just to have a look at the map. I'm just going to do a couple of contracts, see how they run, just to make sure before I put it over. This is basically a test day to see what the map's like, mate. Otherwise, tomorrow, once I've got it on the server, you're more than welcome to jump on, because I will be streaming it again tomorrow once it's on the server, and we'll start building it up properly. Because obviously, when you put it on a server, you don't start with anything. So I will add some money in and we'll build a farm and go from there. I could save it. Lee Dog, how we doing? Guys and girls, if you aren't already, please go and show the love to my EOS stream team brother, the Lead Dog there. His links just come up in chat. You will not be disappointed. If you want to know anything about farming, he's the guy to go and see. Him and his good friend Tony Miff. If there's a new mod out, Tony will test it, and Lee Dog will try and break it. Yeah, anything you need to know about farming, that is the man to go and see. Honestly, guys, go and give him a follow. You will not be disappointed. And he'll probably be live in a couple of hours as well, playing farming. He does it so much better than I do. He doesn't use AI like I do. I'm using AI because I've got multiple chats up that I'm trying to keep an eye on. And I can't keep up with it when I'm farming, so but definitely go and show the love to Lead Dog, guys. You will not be disappointed, that is for sure. The people that are over on the red side, if you come over to the purple side, you can see Lead Dog as well, and obviously the vertical side and the green side. Come over to the purple. You'll enjoy it over here. There's a lot more stuff to do over on the purple, guys. Cheers for that, Jen. But Phil, we're hoping, if all goes well today with this, as I say, I just want to do a couple of different contracts on different fields, just to see. The graphics look really good. I don't know if it's just me, but it looks really bright in this map as well. Obviously, don't get me wrong, I know I'm running in 4K, you're not getting it in 4K. But to me, it looks so much brighter, this map, and I've not changed. I've got no shaders updates. I've got no moon or nothing on it. It's just literally the map, and it looks really nice. So I think this is going to be the new contender. As I say, there's a few square fields in here, but there is a lot of curvy fields as well. So I think this is the way we're going to go. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. I was thinking about the reshade and that, because obviously I've got Quantum V for my 5M. It take me 2 seconds to download it to the gaming computer, because it's actually on my streaming computer, because I do my 5M for streaming computer and on my laptop. But I don't think he needs it. It looks good enough as it is. No, it's literally downloaded it from the FS Mod Hub mod section. Don't get me wrong, there's a couple of other mods in there, but there's no lighting mods or anything. I've got auto lights, which is obviously for the equipment, more lights, but this map is as it is. There's no extra bits on it. It's very basic. There's not enough on Chippy Norton, but there is. But there's no real road network, and with all the gates and everything else, I know gates IRL would be a thing, but there's just so many gates on there, and the road networking's okay, but it's not great. That's why I'm looking at another map, because I was using Chippy Norton because it was crossplay. Because of the vertical side, there was loads of people wanting to join me on the vertical side. Elliot welcomed me over on the vertical, and then obviously where I disappeared for that little while, they've obviously found other places to go and things like that. So I haven't seen them in or anything. So after building the crossplay server, the people that come into the play server, we're all PC users, so it's easier just to do a PC one. Yeah, in the F12 menu, in the extra extra mods controls, isn't it? More control panel or whatever it is. It's fine as it is. It looks great to me. I don't know, hopefully it looks great to you, but let's have a look, see what it looks like. Yeah, I've got that mod in. I've just left it. I've not actually done anything with it. As I say, it looks great to me, but I'm running 4K screens. I don't even know where. Trying to find my own stream. How bad's that? Let me turn myself down so I don't hear myself. Yeah, it looks quite cool, to be fair. Yeah, I like that. I've done a little cheeky one there because I wasn't sure if I'd turn the HFXs on, which I have, so it's all good. Yeah, because when I used to play on 22, obviously you could do the same on 22, and I always used to use, I think it was Elm Creek was the best sort of sky colouring and things back then on 22. But as I say, 25, I haven't really done a lot of 25, let's be honest, Lee Dog. I done it, and then obviously I fell off the side of the earth for a little while. And when I've come back, I've literally just done trucking mainly. But I've obviously put the server together because obviously I work for G. I work for G-Port. I don't work for G-Port. I'm staff member in the Discord a helper, so I get a server and everything else. So obviously I put a server together. We played it a little bit, but not a lot. But after I'd done the basics in Chippy Norton, it got a bit boring. So I thought, well, let's find another map. So hence why we're on this one having a look. I did look at that 16X map that's on the Mod Hub as well. That big American one. But it's got some curvy fields, but most of them are square and humongous. So I think doing one job per stream, because the fields are that big, would be too much. So I thought we'd have a look at this one because it looks nice. It's got some nice looking fields and there's a lot of different stuff on here to do. So Brax, how we doing? Brax, don't ever go at me. It's not my fault. The Windrose situation, right, is actually my vertical agency, one of the managers there. Because I went in there to join the agency and he then became live after the agency live and was playing it. And I was like, I like the look of that. So because it was on a demo, I thought, I'll try that. So yeah, that night I done 5.5 hours on my laptop, and then the day after that I downloaded it to the main computer and played it on there for 2.5 hours, and then obviously 3 hours last night, or yesterday. Oh, it would be on the server, Lead Dog. The if I was to put that. See, look, you're all chatting too fast. You're all going up too fast. Hang on. See, that's the thing, Phil. I done realism, and it didn't work. Yeah, I ended up putting mods in Neon straight away on that first server. Yeah, I will do, Phil. What I do is, you're in my Discord anyway, aren't you? I would press a button, but my buttons are broke. So let me just do something else. FS25 Liam on PC. Commands. What commands? Down the bottom. There you go. That's for anyone that is not in the Discord. You're more than welcome to join. Come and have a nosy. There's loads of stuff in there. There's some great streamers that have all linked up. Obviously, the EOS Stream Team.
Can I join?
Afraid not. It's locked at the moment. Tomorrow it should be on the server. I'm just doing a test on the map to see what it's like, if it's going to be good enough for a server, that's all. That's all today is. But tomorrow it'll be, if I'm live tomorrow on it, it will be on the server, guys. I know XR would play that big map. That's just mad. What, you've got Windrose on? Oh, no, you can play multiplayer on Windrose. You've got to set it up on the demo so you can actually play multiplayer. But obviously, the actual demo side of it, apparently, if you play that game regular, or that sort of game regular, you can complete it anywhere between 10 and 20 hours, the demo side of it. But it will be multiplayer in full release as well, obviously. But you can set it up on the demo as a multiplayer. Lead Dog, thank you very much. Guys and girls, Lead Dog he's trying to be polite, but as I said, if you're into your farming, if my buttons decide they want to work, if you're into your farming, go and give Mr. Lead Dog a follow and get him tabbed up. Even if you're listening to what he's saying while he's farming, because he talks you through everything to do with farming. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button, that's why you're not showing up. Oh, just sent an application in for the Discord, right, 2 seconds. I shall get that sorted now. The reason I've got it like that is, right, you're in now, you can pick up your own roles, click farming and trucking and whatever else you want to get involved in, and then you'll get all the channels, or just click everything and get all the channel film. But there's another shout out for Lee Dog. He was being polite the way I know exactly where he's off to. He'll be going live very shortly, so click that link, make sure you get him in your life. You will not be disappointed. As I say, he's a fellow EOS Stream Team member, and everyone on that EOS Stream Team is on that stream team for a reason, because they're all great streamers and they all know what they're talking about. I don't know how I got in there, I really don't, because I'm just a noob. But we're 60% through this field already, and there's still loads of field to do, so I don't think we're going to end up cutting all of it before the contract's done. But yeah, so Phil, if you want to just pick your roles, mate, you're all more than welcome to do so. Just send you a little wave there. Care in the community. That's what my wife says about me and my relationship. It's care in the community. With her, obviously. Because when we, like, our family come down the weekend, obviously we care for my mother-in-law, we live with her, we've lived here 8 years with dementia and everything else. The family come down, and obviously they haven't been down for 2 years. Because they come down for her 80th birthday. They've done the same as we did this weekend. I just had a little afternoon tea and a catch up with the mother-in-law and everything else. They come down for her 80th. She's now 82 Wednesday, I think it is. But they come down the weekend, and they've noticed the difference, obviously. And because obviously I deal with it every day. When she says something, I just agree or disagree, depending on what it is. They were trying to have a conversation with her, and obviously she talks utter nonsense sometimes, more so when she's tired. And they were like, how do you deal with that? I was like, well, it's just a thing. And I said, well, the thing is, I've got to look forward to it again when Shani goes down that route. And she went, well, I'm already doing my care community, going out, getting married to you in the first place. So that's what the least you can do is look after me. I was like, oh, great. But yeah, so yeah, it was a good weekend. Good to see the family and everything. Yeah, no worries, Phil, not a problem. Thank you very much for popping in anyway. And now you're in the Discord, you can set your roles up, and we can get you on the farm once I get it. As I say, I'm going to do a couple of contracts today, and obviously stream it while I'm just checking the field map out and everything. But already looking at the way things are running, and looking at the map and that, I think this is going to be the map that I'll put on the server. I'm going to have to go through the mods because there's so many mods in there. I've already took out 2 mods, which was the auto gates and that, because I couldn't get out. Couldn't get out of the shop because where this was on the front of it, it wasn't auto opening, so I've just removed them out. But Jamie Earnshaw, welcome in over on the Vertical. Hope you're well. Welcome back from the ads, guys, over on the purple side. Welcome back in. I've just ordered some new lights as well, because these big lights here are way too bright for the way the room is set up now. Not bright as in like blinding me, but for camera wise and everything else. So I've just ordered some light bars to put in instead. So these will be coming off. The light bars will be going up on the ceiling, but pointing across and down slightly, so they come across the top of me. I've got to order some more because they only had 2 in stock with the HUD. They didn't have any singles from where I get my stuff from. So I will be ordering a couple of singles as well, because I could, apparently, according to Mr. Greywiz, because he's the man of the Philips Hide lights, you can have 50 items on the one HUD, so we could have a bit of a smaller lighting situation, but more of a fun lighting situation. So we get 2, see how they run. I think they're going to be okay. Mr. Greywiz says they're good, so we'll give them a shot. No worries, Phil. What for farming wise, if you get the FSG mod switcher, it's so much easier, because then you've only got mods, especially if you've got an external hard drive or an extra hard drive like I have. All my mods are on a separate hard drive, so it doesn't fill up the C drive where your game's saved to. So it keeps your C drive nice and clear. Yeah, FSG mod switcher it is. You just make folders up and have one for each map. Obviously it only works, it works for all farming, like 19, 22 and 25. Don't think it goes back to 17. I haven't installed 17 on this computer to find out. I've got 19, 22 and 25 on here. They're all installed in case I want to do a flashback stream. But I would have to build a new 22 farm before I done a flashback. But that could be a thing where we do a flashback to 22 or a flashback to 19. 19 is where I started on PC. All right, that's fine then. Yeah, I've got four hard drives in my streaming computer, SSDs, and I've got 3 in my gaming computer. Because obviously my streaming computer used to be my gaming computer, and the wife's got my old original streaming computer as her office computer now. Yeah, so she gets all my hand-me-downs. It's like I've got a 1660 Ti in her computer upstairs. When I finally put the 5070 back in the streaming computer, she'll have the 3070 Ti. Not that she needs it, because she only does office work, but it's still there if she wants to watch something on a computer, and at least it'll give her better graphics, even though she's only got 2K screens. But she's got 2K screens? Yeah, I think she's got 2. Yeah, she's got 1440, so yeah, 2K screens. She's got 2 of my old 27s. Well, they might be in my 24s. No, she's got my 24s. Yeah, as I say, I don't really do much office work. All I do is, on my streaming computer, obviously I stream from it. My Lumia runs through it. All my clips and everything run through it. I've got all my clip software, editing software and everything on there, which is obviously on the 32 above. So if for people that don't know my room, hang on, I do that. Obviously, this is my gaming screens. Then you've got the 32 up there, which is where my OBS is. I've got a 24 over there, which is my Lumia software. And then to my right, which you can't see on here, I've got another 32 and another 24, which are my streaming PC's screens. So yeah. But there could be another change because I've still got 3 32s out the back. Well, I've got another flat 32 and I've got 3 curved 32s. So I might finish the contract, but it's still cutting the grass. It's weird. Carpet's copy. Yeah, definitely. Even more so when I get my new rig and wheel. The only downfall is, like, going back to... Oh, wrong mouse. Going back to this screen. See here, obviously I've took the wheel off at the moment because I'm just checking the map out with the keyboard. But the wheel normally are obviously here. So I've got 2 15 buttons. So this is the streaming 15. This is the gaming 15, which is the basics of the game from Icon City. This one here is a gaming 24 XL, which is the whole Icon City farming. This is the Stream Deck Plus, which is my profile switcher and my sound control for the gaming computer. And over on the desk, I've got another XL and another Stream Deck Plus, which does all the audio for the streaming computer. But I'm thinking that most of my, once I get the rig, most of my stuff is going to happen on a gaming computer. So I've found a 3D printing guy who does a print that goes down the side of the rig, which holds a 10-inch screen, touch screen, the XL and a Stream Deck Plus underneath it. But I'm going to find out if he can add the 15 to the bottom of it, because when I change my wheel, I'm not going to have these mounts either side of my wheel, because this is actually mounted to my wheel, thanks to Grey Wiz, who was a great guy who printed it off for me. Right, so we need to... That contract's complete. We are going to cheat, guys. We're just going to accept the contract. And... yeah, teleport the stuff. I need to... How do I collect it? Oh, space. Right, so now we go to new contracts. What else we got? Should we do a hoeing contract? Yeah, we should do a hoeing contract, don't we? To do something different. Borrow items. Wait a minute. Just teleport back over. Sorry, I just realised I didn't change the screen back. Let me just do one thing quickly while I'm here. But yeah, so we're getting there slowly. We'll put the weight on the front first. Right, now we need to find out where we're going. 22, 28, oh no, that's the contract we've already we're doing is 22. So where are we on the map compared with 122? Miles away. Right, so we're going to have to go out of here, over there, up through that road there, up there. I think I know where we're going. But I hope everyone's had a great Tuesday. I've been at work. It's quite a weird one today because unbeknown to me, last night one of the gantries broke down and was left in a stack which was still connected to a container that was hanging, but they run out of time. Chester, how we doing? Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, they run out of time, the engineers, so it was left there. And obviously at 4 o'clock in the morning when we start, the engineers ain't there. So, because it was in the middle of the stack, I had to go up one stack, across the west end of the stacks, to come back down into Charlie to do the above the RTG, and then go back up the end of the Charlie, across the west end, back down Bravo to the centre road, back across into Charlie to do the lower end of the RTG. So yeah, it was good fun today. I spent more time crossing over than I did actually do jobs. Chester will know what I'm talking about over on the old vertical side because he's been around. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. But I'd say, hope everyone's had a good Tuesday. I know I have. Yeah, a little bit of a rant, but not a full rant. You know what it's like. Right, I need to check the map. Where are we? All right, so literally up here, turn right. We got here quicker than I thought we did. So that's not too bad. So I'm guessing it's this field here. Yes. Right, so we need to jump into this field. How does it open in? Why is it not opening for me? Because I'm pressing the wrong button on the joystick. Oh, it's wider than I thought it was. Oh, this ain't going to take long, is it? So I'll put that down. Oh, tell you what we'll do. We'll just we'll do it that way. I need to put a new button in, which is multifunction, so it's H and 3, and then it'll do it all automatic on one button on the Stream Deck. That just made its own mind up then. Good job we haven't got crop destruction, on it? I don't like reversing with that down. Mr. Red, how we doing? Hope you're well. How have you been? How are you getting on with your trucking? Is all going well? I hope. No, wrong one. I want that line. Oh, hello. That's because I let go of that, didn't I? Shit. Should be a shortcut for that, so we can just do it. Oh, hang on. Need to drop it back down. Glad to hear it. Did you get all your mods sorted out so they could see each other? You could see each other's truck. Was it your lights? I know you were saying you possibly thought it was a light on the front bumper that you'd added, didn't you? Hopefully you got it all sorted. We'll have a look at the course play as well. I can't remember if I put the course play mod in or not. Well, I've put course play in. I used to love it in 22. I don't know if I'll put it in this one. I might have to put it in anyway. If it's not in. I don't think it's in because I haven't got the course play. Well, an easy way to find out is right click. Yeah, no, I haven't got the course play in. I'll have to put it in. Because you know course play makes sense if you know how to use it. If you don't know how to use it, it won't make sense. Is that going to miss that tree? Is it buggery? Oh, that's the contract finish for that as well. Oh my god. What? All the extension maps you mean? To be honest, I was looking at extension maps. I've got Alaska and all of that, obviously for ATS. But ETS I haven't bothered with. I really need to look into it really. For I don't want to put them on a server because obviously every time something gets updated, you've got to update on the server. And it's not a pain in the arse, but it's a bit of a rigmarole to do on the server every time. Opening up the FTP and all of that lot. But oh no, it's not there. Fair enough. I see your video of your racing the other day. Once I get this wheel and this rig sorted, it will definitely be something I look into, the racing. I'm not doing iRacing. I'm not into that. That's one thing I'm not into. Right. Yeah, I won't be doing iRacing, but I'll definitely be getting on a set of Corsa on that. I do it already, I just don't do it on stream because I'm not that good at it. I know the wheel's not going to make me any better, but I think it's the wheel settings that I can't adjust on the Thrustmaster that I'll be able to on the R9. It's just that clicking the button. And I'm off to India in 4 weeks, and I'm like, do I click the button now? And I know it'll all turn up within the 4 weeks. It's not a delivery situation. It's more the fact of it's 1,500 quid for the upgraded pedals, the R9, the tracking wheel, the clamp, there's upgraded steering wheel, for normal racing and everything else, do I click the button and spend 1,500 quid in hope? Where was the shop? Oh, yeah, it's down here. That I don't need any extra money while I'm in India, just to spending money we've already got saved. Or, as Tomo's just said, do it when I get back, just in case. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, do it when I'm back, because one, if I do need to use that money, it's sitting there and I can use it. I don't think I'm going to need it, because we're all inclusive and it's a big tour thing where we're going. I think the wife said we're on seven different trains and 3 coaches. I think that's what she said. Or 5 different trains and 3 coaches. But we're starting in Mumbai and then we're going all over the place. And we're basically each morning, each night, or each other night, we stay in a different hotel. And we're out there for 2.5 weeks. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see it as like a tourist. We've got another mowing contract, spraying contract. Oh, we've got a tether in with this. Should we try this one? I would say we do wood transport, but for some reason, I don't know if it's me or just something I've done wrong, but my joystick, I can't close the grab. I can't figure out how to do it. I can't see the grab, like the open and close of the grab on the settings, so we won't be using that. Oh, have I just collected that? No, it was, yeah, it was the tethering. I thought I collected the, what's one minute? I've never used one of these vehicles before, so this will be interesting. As I say, we are using keyboard and mouse just while we test the map out. Tomorrow, because I'm going to do a couple of hours now, and then I'll get all of this put on the server. I have to go through my mods because I've got so many mods on here that I don't really need, so I'll probably make another folder up on my FSG and re-download this map to the folder and some basic mods that we need because I've got so many mods in here. This is my map testing, so I've got every mod you can think of that's any good. Well, not any good, but you know what I mean. Right, so it's that big long field. So how do we get to that long field? Cool. That is a long field. So we need to come out of here, turn right, and then all the way along, turn right. So turn right, follow it, turn right, follow it, turn left by 44. MB, welcome in, hope you're well. Not sure what that is. So we follow this along. And after this big curve to the right, it should. Right, 2 seconds, guys. There's someone at the front door. Be right back. We're back. Hold it up that way. It's a parcel that I forgot I'd ordered. Well, I hadn't forgot I ordered. I forgot it was coming. But we're opening it up. Even though we've already got one. We're trying. So we're opening it up. We're trying to open it up. Talk about making it secure. And then we'll go like that to the camera. Should be able to see what it is. Okay. Do that. You'll definitely be able to see what it is. It's my second farm stick, so I can go left and right with my joysticks. Because then they're both the same and they've both got all the left and right functions. Ready for the other rig, because they're going to go here. Or no, they're going to go down here. The gear stick's going to be in front. The joystick's going to be beside me, either side. And then my button box is going to be here when I get the rig. But at the moment, the steering wheel is the priority and then the rig. Right, let's see where we've got to go. Keyboard back up. Yeah, I've already got one on the rig, haven't I? It's already down here. I've got one down here. But because I was playing Docked, no, not Docked. The other one, Seafarer. I spoke to Docked, who is coming out soon as well, because I pre-ordered that. They're hoping to put joystick controls in for that, so it'll be like at work. I think I've got to go up here. Let me have a look. No, I haven't got to go up here. So hopefully it'll be like driving at work. So I need 2 joysticks. And I've still got this T1600s Thrustmasters on the shelf behind me. But I didn't want a farm stick one and a T1600. Because it looked really weird. Wouldn't match. It would do my OCD in. So yeah, I bought another one just so it matched. I'll probably only ever use it once or twice, but I think this is the wrong road as well, but we'll check. Oh, this will do. We can use this road. Yeah, well, that's possibly the next thing to inquire about. Oh, he's in a hurry, isn't he? He's obviously got a couple more. He's on job a knock, and he's delivering parcels. So is this the field? No, that can't be the field. That's not Wind Rubbing, is it? Must be further up. Oh, we should have gone. We've got to go right there, though. Oh, look. It's just... That's what I was unloading today. One of them big... Well, not that big, but container ship. Oh, get out. Get out of that geezer's field. He'll tell you off. So is this the field we've got to do? This hill? You're joking. So where's the way in? This can't be a contract, surely. Oh. Right, set. It's weirdly cut and laid out, isn't it? I wonder what they used to cut that. Nearly knocked that geezer over the head then. Oh, could it? Oh no, I couldn't. I was going to say I could. Why it's not set for steering assist straight away? You'd have thought it'd have been steering assist straight away, wouldn't it? But it is what it is. Yeah, no, I'm possibly going to look at the flight stuff after. Because the PC's man enough to run it. And sitting there on these screens flying, I think it might work well. The only thing that put me off is when it wasn't the new flight sim, it was the one before. I downloaded it because it was on the Xbox Pass, that's how long ago it was. Downloaded it, got into the demo plane, I couldn't even start it, so I literally Alt F4'd and uninstalled. Because I got that confused that easy. So I uninstalled it. Yeah, exactly. But this is the thing, right? I've got the wheel all sorted, the R9, the CRP pedals, the trucking wheel, the trucking clamp, the racing wheel that comes with the R9, and the clutch. That's 1,500 quid. But the TR160 with an extra sidearm, an extra 2 mounting brackets for flight sim, but I was going to use it for my joysticks. No seat, because I'm going to use this seat. The brackets, the universal inverted pedals, ready so I can invert the pedals. And what else did I hold on it? Oh, the button box clamp bracket and the tablet bracket is 1100 quid without postage. So say 1200 quid. Well, it's going to be less than that. So it's a toss up between the rig first or the steering wheel first. They're both already there. I've got my discount links for both of them because I'm now affiliated with Moser and Track Racer. So I've got the affiliate links for them, so I can use that as well. So that helps me out as well. But it's just a toss up between which one I'm going to do first. Yeah, I watched some of these that are like proper IRL flying in a sim, and they've got all their like full dashboard where they put all their instruments in and type it all in what they're putting in and everything else with their little mini keyboard in there and that. And I'm like, yeah, I'd never go that far. I just want to get in a fighter jet and do some Red Arrow shit and do loop of the loop and twists and up and downs and see if I can find a canyon and fly through a canyon without dying, if that makes sense. That's all I want to do. Yeah, that's what that's what I'm thinking, because I actually looked at the Thrustmaster, because as I say, I've already got the T1600, but I think I could still use the Farm Simulator as a flight stick. Just got to buy the throttles, but they do a deal with another 1600 and throttles, but they also do that extended throttle as well, don't they? That's a lot more expensive. But the Moser stuff as well is pretty good for flight as well. And I can use, as you say, the SAB9, isn't it? But they do an SAB6, which has got it's got 4 switches either side and 2 at the base of it, which is cheaper. So I might even look at the AB6 instead of the AB9. I've got to have a look to see which one's better, if that makes sense. I need to raise that up because I can't reverse otherwise. I can do all that on a tablet. I've got plenty of tablets. Yeah, as I say, they've got the 6 and the 9. The 6 is about 200 quid cheaper, but you've got an extra 4 buttons either side and 2 flick switches. So I did look at the 6 because it's the previous model, but apparently it's a lot noisier than the DB9, ADB9 or whatever it is. But for the shifter side of things, because it's not got a H plate in it, you've got to make sure that when you put it into gear, you're in gear, if that makes sense. So far left, far right, or in the centre, because there's no H plate to guide you into gear. So if you're racing on it, it's a bit of a nightmare, apparently. Yeah, I've done quite a bit of looking up on it. But you can you can code the patterns in, can't you? So I can code in just what would be first, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and that's all it does. So when I'm running my American trucks, it's that pattern for reverse, or if I want to put crawler in but without crawler, first, second, third, fourth, then flick switch, and then obviously use my shifter as high and low. So yeah, the potential's there. It's just the wallet that's not there at the moment. I say we've got India, that's booked and paid for. That's 2.5 weeks this year. Then we've got LA Thanksgiving. Then we've got a little mini cruise just before Christmas. And then next year we've got a cruise in Canada that's now booked. So we're starting off in Quebec, sorry, in Canada. And then I think there's 10 different ports over 12, 13 days. So, yeah, I'd say I've been watching lots of reviews on the different ones to see the difference. I can borrow your wallet. Well, what I'll do then, I'll send over the shopping list and then you order it and just send it to my way, yeah? Thanks for that. But it's like, the wife said to me, like, when I said about obviously wanting a new wheel, she was like, well, what's wrong with the wheel you've got? I was like, nothing really. I said, I just want a new one. She was like, well, why don't you just keep the one you got if there's anything wrong with it? So, in the next couple of days, I'm going to go in and say, oh, I need a new wheel, the other one's broke. What, you want to get it all sent out to me now? Cheers, Tomo. Yeah, it's all in my shopping list. It's like when I broke the TV. Like, obviously I've got the new TVs, didn't I? Had them not even 2 weeks and broke the left-hand one. Just in the corner, you can't really see it, but it's there. I can see it. When it's on camera, you can't. It's far enough forward that you can't see it on the camera and it. She was like, oh, I suppose you're going to have to order 3 new TVs now, so they all match. I was like, no. What makes you say that? She went, well, normally you break saying you have to buy everything so it matches again. And everything's either 2s or 3s with you. I was like, babe, it's in the corner, it's fine, it's just down the edge. Yeah, it is what it is, mate. As I say, it's a bugger, but it's still usable. And the worst of it is, obviously, I paid half price for the TVs because they were on special over Christmas. They were literally half price. And now, everywhere I look, they've gone back up to full price. So, it is what it is. It's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, I know exactly that. Yeah, yours was a bit more expensive than mine, mate. You probably paid more for your one than I paid for 3 of mine. I would love your screens, but I would have to move my whole room into another room because these 43s are tight enough. I've literally, my left-hand screen is against the wall, as you can see here. Oh, you can't see because it's not actually in the camera. It's on the vertical you can. And the other one's about that much away from the other wall. It's very tight. Oh, okay. That's why you had to go and drive and get them then. I see how it is. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but if I zoom in, we're at an angle, right? The whole tractor is sitting over at an angle like that, yeah? But the cab's self-right itself. So when we go the other way around, we'll see if it rolls the other way. Because looking at that, the cab's self-leveled itself. Oh look, there's the container ship. Look, it's going down the river. That's a big old Maersk one, that. Even though it hasn't got Maersk on it, but it's Maersk colours. But it's an old one because it's still got the wheelhouse at the back. All the new ones have got the wheelhouse at the front now. Because they're that fucking long that the watchkeepers were having struggle looking over the bow from the wheelhouse to see the buoys and that to go up the channels. So now they've moved the wheelhouse forward, so they're looking out over the front of the ship and they can see all the buoys and that for the channels. All right, fair enough. Yeah, in a way I wish I'd have just gone for 4K 32 screens instead of 4K 43 TVs. Because I'd have had a bit more room in it then. I'd have been able to move it over, but I'd have still had the 4K resolution for me. Or even 2K. Because don't forget, I was only running the 1080s, wasn't I was only running like 1080p on the 32s. If I'd have just upgraded to a newer 32 with either 2K or 4K, I think I'd have been happy. Don't get me wrong, I love these script TVs. But space-wise, I didn't realise it was going to take up that much room. Because I thought I could bring the sides in a bit more. So it's sort of box sort of shape like they are at work. But I didn't realise until I went up there the other week. The ones at work are screens. They're not TVs. So they've got their non-reflective like cover on them. These, they just reflect everything. Like, I can't see it in my eyes, but as soon as I put a camera on, it reflects all the lights and everything on them. They're a nightmare, really, but we've done it now, so it is what it is. Yeah, so now look, that cab's levelled itself up the other way. So that's a self-levelling cab. And that's in a game. Obviously, I know it probably does it IRL, but to work out the physics, to put that in a game, you know that that modder knows what he's doing. Because that is literally... We've got a pinion there. I haven't got a pointer, but a pinion on the front there, so it self-levels in that cab. And that's fucking brilliant physics. And the modder that's built it knows what they're doing. I didn't notice it the first time we went down. But obviously now it's chilled itself the other way, so it's level. And that's pretty cool. Well, you can always say you've broke 3 of them, and I'll buy them 3 rounds of coffees, and I'll drive down and pick them up. But I would definitely have to turn the spare room into the computer room. It wouldn't be bad though if I turned the spare room into the computer room, because I'd have so much more room. But then the wife would have to come out here to get all the stuff out of the spare room that we use to care for my mother-in-law, with all of her cleaning stuff and personal items that she needs throughout the day. because I'd have to move all of that shit into here. And to be fair, I wouldn't like to run it in a spare room because there's only one plug socket, which is already on a spur. Because when I had the electrician come in to sort all the electrics out when we run this room, I got him to do an electrical test on the house because we obviously had to put a new fuse board in to run the fuse board into here for this room. And I was like, well, while you do that, just do a few tests. We found out that the wall lights in the downstairs living room, like mother-in-law's living room, and our living room, which used to be the dining room, both wall lights were original 2-core cable, no earth, no nothing. So we had to get under the floorboards and rip all the new cables through, or pull all the new cables through, on both walls, in both rooms. We found out that the plug socket in the dining room on the higher part of the wall, or our living room, but the old dining room, that's actually connected to the lighting circuit, spurred off of the lighting loop. The loft light is spurred off of the upstairs lighting loop, but it's not too bad because it's a light, but there was a plug socket also wired into it, so we got rid of that. Oh, mate, this house. Now, don't get me wrong, my father-in-law and my mother-in-law have been here 47 years, 48 years. So obviously, back then, coding wasn't as it was, but man, this house is so unsafe with electrics. That's why when I got all of this, when I wired all of this in, I wired it all in, but I got him to put a plug socket tester in everything I done, and to put his big fluke machine on, to make sure all my looms and everything else were all circuits were proper as they should be. That's cool. I like that. That cab is fucking brilliant. Well, that's that contract done. Well, weirdly enough, you said about photos of the rig and that. Obviously, I've been in contact with GT Amiga because obviously I've got their monitor stand and everything else. When I ordered the TVs, I then thought, oh shit, it only states on the website 32 inch. It doesn't state any bigger. So obviously had a bit of a panic attack, got 43 inch TVs coming. Why is that not? Oh, here we go. Got 43 inch TVs coming with a monitor stand that only states 32s. So I then looked at Track Racer and everyone else for their dimensions of their arms and everything. And my arms were just, I think they were 10 centimetres shorter than all the rest of the rigs with that state 65 inch or 50 inch TVs. So I bought 2 lengths of profile.
I gotta follow. Mom, get the cat.
To change over the arm. So I had different arm lengths. And then when I actually thought, let me just try it, they actually fitted on the thing. So I emailed them back saying, oh, your monitor stands do take 43 inch TVs. And the first thing he said, he was like, oh, once it's all done properly, can you send him a picture? And I've not done it. So that's something I need to actually look into and do, I think. That's a small field, mate, that I was doing there. Sorry, Benjamin, I just seen your comment. Normally that would have text-to-speech because it was your first comment. It didn't do it. But welcome in, Benjamin. Hope you're well. And Ovenis? Is that Ovenis? Ovelis? Sorry if I've just totally butchered your name, but welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow over on the purple side as well. Let's say, yeah, it's definitely an eye opener going for the 47.
I gotta follow. Mom, get the camera.
Jackal, thank you very much for the follow, much appreciated. It's going very well, thank you. We're just testing out. I can't remember what it's called, the North something or other map, the German map. Just testing it out to see how it plays. Obviously, there's a few people playing it. I've seen it, but I just wanted to test it out myself. So we're doing a couple of hours on it today in the stream. If all goes well and nothing breaks, we're just doing contracts and that. Then it'll go onto the server and replace Chippy Norton because Chippy Norton's got a bit slow for me. Oh, you had to change the profile on yours. So what original stand did you have then? Because I've got, as I say, I've got the GT Amiga stand that states up to 32s, but the arms are short. Can't remember what they were. And when I looked at the Track Racer one, the arms, as I say, I'm sure it was either 10 centimeters or they weren't 100 centimeters, but they were. It was either 10 or 15, something like that, longer, and it stated that they would take 55s. And then when I put it up, it fitted. All I've done is put two. Well, on the right hand rig, I've got a bit of 40/40 sitting on top of the desk on an adjustable leg, just so I could lift it up and down if I needed to. Just a short piece, and then on the left hand side I've got a 600mm bit that goes from the floor on an adjustable foot and then connects to the bottom of the arm just to hold the weight a bit more. I can't see where we're going. Oh, that's the farm. I want to go back to the shop. Where was the shop? So I've got to turn around and go back. I've been playing ATS a lot this week. Farming seems definitely worth a look at. Obviously, I play ATS and ETS. ETS and ATS is obviously constant driving, but with the farming, you can still get in a cab and drive it as you would be. Right on ETS, ATS. You can drive lorries around, obviously, but it's a lot more chilled. I find it a lot more chilled of a game. Did I not lift that up? No. No wonder it's been struggling. I didn't lift it up. Yeah, it's definitely a lot more chilled of a game. Right, let's get another contract. So we can accept that one. Quad monitor, large stand, but don't take triple 55s like that. Well, they will fit, but gotcha. So you've got the one with extra legs, haven't you? Oh, you've added them yourself. Yeah, as I say, I've added mine just to be on the safe side more than anything. We've got some harvesting jobs here. We've got another mowing contract still. Spraying contract. Wood transport. We don't want to do wood transport. Dead wood. Oh, look at that for dead wood. Let's do a baling contract. What's the most out of these two? Oh, that one there. We'll do this one because it should already be Wing Road. And we'll just borrow the equipment. When you say you're getting used to driving on the wrong side of the road, what you mean on ATS? You'll be doing all of that on ETS as well, mate, because most of it's Europe. There's only a little bit of roads in the UK. So you'll be driving on the wrong side of the road in Euro Truck as well. So, but it sounds silly, but if you're obviously used to ATS, with obviously being a left-hand wheeled truck, I would build a left-hand wheeled truck in ETS as well. You can't really see. Let me just see if you can see it on the other picture. Don't think you can. No, you can't see. But all of my gear shift and everything is down on my right-hand side. I drive everything as if I'm foreign, even though I'm English. It's just so much easier. You keep changing it over and everything else. Right, where's field 22? Oh, 56. Bloody hell, it's all the way up there, so we've got to go out, turn left, up through there, up there. Oh, we got a nice little trek here. So we're, tell you what, it's not my farming wheel, but it's a wheel, so we'll get that on. And we'll drive it properly. I think I've got to go up here or not. Is it up here I've got to go? Yeah. This setup's been going over 5 years. I started in lockdown with two 24-inch monitors and a little 1660 self-built 1660 Ti graphics card, self-built PC. And then I've just upgraded. But I would say upwards from 10 grand basically, with the PCs and everything else. And there's still more to put in here. If I was rich, it would be a lot more in here. But I have to do everything as and when either donations come in via platforms, or the money that comes in via platforms goes straight back into the stream. Like Christmas bonuses from work and things like that, that all goes into the streaming room. Hence why there's I was saying earlier before you come in, hence why there's a steering wheel and a rig already saved in baskets, ready to just click the button. But I'm off to India end of March. So I was going to click the button for one of the two. But I'm just worried that something's going to go wrong in India and I'm going to need the extra money. So I'm going to wait until I get back from India and then click the button if I haven't spent it in India. Because even when I went to Mauritius last year, I still ended up spending money on top of the money that we'd actually like catered for, because I bought my yacht, or my square rigger ship, which wasn't cheap when I was out there. So yeah, I'll probably see something in India that I want as well, but we'll see. But I'm also thinking I've got, no, that's not the field either, because that hasn't got anything in it, so it must be up here. I'm off to LA for Thanksgiving, so I don't want to spend too much of what I've got saved, because I might be able to buy some stuff while I'm out there as well. So yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare. But how long have you been playing ATS for then? When I'm on ATS, I play on Left Lane server, mate. Left Lane's a great server to be on. It's a great community to be part of. Obviously, I run my own VTC, so when I'm in there, I just run plain colours. I don't run my VTC because I'm not affiliated in any way with Left Lane. I just drive in their server. I've been playing for about a week and a half. Fair enough. Have you got? Are you part of a VTC yet, or are you just driving and enjoying it? Well, the weird thing is, I started in lockdown playing ETS through watching people on the Blue Book. Many years ago, obviously, in lockdown. And then I got into it that much by watching. I actually went out and bought a streaming PC, a G29 wheel, and started driving, as I say, on a 24-inch screen. Then I bought another two 24s and went triples. And I hadn't even thought about streaming back then. I was just playing the game and enjoying myself. Now, I own, well, I say I own, I don't own, because obviously it's not a company as such, but I run my own VTC, I run my own ETS server, I run my own farming server, I'm a Giants partner, and everything. So times change over the years, but it all started with ETS, or watching someone play ETS. All right, fair enough. You was watching him, was you? Fair enough. You have to join his VTC then. Now you're driving. Now he's to blame for it. You driving on controller, or have you got a steering wheel? The thing is with trucking, if you get a good group of people and you get a convoy mode, or you join a server or anything, then as long as it's a good group of people that you're running with, you can have fun. And I'm not being funny, some of the guys on Left Lane, they treat that as if it's like an IRL job, and it's just so remarkable how people can do that with a simulator, but yeah. But I do it just for the sake of driving and having fun, really. When you say you'll find it hard to use the gears, what are you running a 12-speed box with just a standard gear shifter? Or are you running a 6-speed box? Or are you running an 18-speed box? If you're running an 18-speed box, I would suggest getting a SD or a cheap American shifter head and putting on your actual gear shifter if you can. Obviously it's not a must, but one, it makes the game easier because you've got like an IRL shifter basically for the 18-speed box, but it also gives you more immersion of a gearbox. Yeah, so you're running 18, so you'll be running standard shifter though, won't you? So I'm guessing you've got a button on your steering wheel for the highs and lows. So if you was to get a gear shifter, you could then flick the switch for your high and low on the shifter. And I would also run an what is it? I think it's an Eaton 18. When you click your shifter in the settings, I'm sure it's Eaton 18. Which is first is reverse, second is low crawler, and then third is fourth is fifth, fifth is sixth, and eighth, sixth is eighth. And see, I love that gear shifter pattern, and it just works really well. Obviously this JCB hasn't got all-wheel steer, so it didn't turn like the other one we had just a minute ago. Yeah, that's all it is practice, mate. And especially if you don't drive IRL, then obviously it's going to be harder for you. But once you get used to it, you're fine. I say you just got to remember your pattern and go from there. But see, the thing is, I have at the minute, or the problems I get at the minute, is because I run ETS and ATS. I will drive ATS, or I'll drive home, jump on ATS, and try driving as if I was in my car. So I clutch every gear when you don't need to clutch every gear. And then I forget to flick the switch and go through the box, and it's not the box layout, so I end up putting it into reverse and things like that. But yeah, over time you'll pick it up, it'll be fine. Jack, welcome in over on the vertical, hope you're well. Jesus Christ. My life. We just woke up. I'm going to turn because I know I need to turn. Oh my God. Welcome in, Midnight. Hope you're well. You just go through and go click, click, click as you went through, did you? Git. Oh my life. Thank you for the snowball. But Midnight Hobbit, thank you very much for your entrance there. I haven't forgot about your DM with your entrance. I just haven't had time to sort it out. I've still got to add Mr. Reds. I've still got loads to do. But welcome in. Hope you're well.
I'm Pickle Rick!
See now what you started? I've had a nice quiet stream. Nothing has been on. I've been live for an hour and 48 minutes. And nothing's happened. I've had no HFXs come in. You come in, scare the living daylights out of me, and now everyone's on it. But, as I say, hope you're well, mate. Hope, Jesus Christ. Hope you're all having a great day. And your weather's not too bad over there for you at midnight. Brax, Jackal, and Jen, thank you very much for the... what the hell is going on now? Is everyone doing clips or what? Or is my stream deck button stuck? I think my Lumia... I think you broke my Lumia.
Take care now. Bye then.
Right, you've broke my Lumia. 2 seconds. I've just had to turn it off. Right, we should be back working. Midnight Hobbit, you need to come over to the UK and bring some gloss paint remover, because Tomo's just put gloss over his walls that he wasn't wanting on his walls. Yeah, not sure what happened there. Obviously, we broke it somehow. Yeah, we definitely broke that because we just drove into a tree. But we'll get this another little short one and then we'll go back onto the long ones over the other side of the field. Technically, we won't need to do all of the field, but if it was my field, I would do all the field. So even though it's a contract, I'm still going to do all the field. Made you jump. I was the one that had it in front of me on the screen. Right. After the madness, we'll try and get back on this now without crashing too much. But as I say, hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is having a good day. You had to get me good. You did definitely get me good. Now look. Just me reading the chat I've missed a bit. I'm going to have to go around again. Jack, welcome in over on the vertical side. John, welcome over on the vertical side. Is that Marco? Welcome in. Neil, welcome in. And Lewis, welcome in. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all having a great day. As I say, hope everyone has had a great Tuesday. We are obviously going to try and miss them trees. We'll go down this one for now. We'll come back for the other 2 rows. So we've got to try and push that bale out of the way when we come up to the end of that row. Yeah, streaks. It sounds daft. You don't really get a lot for streaks anyway, so as much as I'd like everyone to be in every stream and build their streaks and everything else, I'm not too worried about them, if that makes sense. You're here now, so that's the main thing, if that makes sense. I appreciate every single one that whoever comes into my streams, be it on the red, the purple, the green, or the vertical. Every single view, tap, follow, everything, all means the world to me. If you're not here tomorrow, you're not here tomorrow. But you was here for this stream. Does that make sense? I hope it does, because it makes sense in my head. You've appeared, you've turned up for this stream, but you've missed a couple. It doesn't matter. You're still here for this stream now. As I say, I know people like to keep a streak to prove that they've been in every stream and everything else, but I'm just pleased that people make it in when they make it in. They don't have to be here every stream. I don't expect people to turn up or be at every stream. It's not expected and not needed. And if you wanted to keep up the streak stream, all you've got to do is, if you miss my live, go and watch the VOD of it. And then you haven't got to watch the whole VOD. You've just got to be in there for 5 minutes, I think, without fast forwarding or whatever. Just watch it from the start for 5 minutes, and you'll keep the stream streak. But you've got to watch it that day, within 24 hours of the stream. But that's the other way of keeping your stream streak up, if you miss a stream. Yeah, as I say, I'm glad you understand, but as I say, it's great to have people in every day, but it's not a requirement and it's not needed. I'm just grateful for the people that turn up when they turn up. Tomo, are you still in? Or are you trying to get your gloss off your walls? Just a quick one. Obviously, you ran the 160, didn't you? With the with your wheel pedal plate, which pedal plate do you run? Because I'm not sure whether to get the standard one for now, or just go balls deep and buy the universal pedal plate with where you can invert them. Because if I buy the inverter and then don't invert them, I'm knackered, aren't I? But what I could do is buy the standard and then buy the Moser inverter if I want to invert them at a later date. Midnight. That little green symbol is there for if you're in. I don't expect any of my mods to be in streams. It is if you're around and I need someone, you've got it. It's not as I say, it's not there because you have to be here. It's there because you've got my respect of who you are and what you do for the stream and everything else. It's anyway, unload these barrels. Oh no, I didn't want to press that button. That only close the game now. But why? So now we need to fold that up and drive back to the shop. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because obviously I looked at the I've looked at both of them in deep thought, but with that, because it's the F1 GT, it's a full universal one, isn't it, on the end of the list. I think if I was to buy that, I wouldn't be able to mount my pedals flat. They would be in either the GT or the F1 position, which means that I'd have to adjust my seat to that position as well. And I don't want that. I want a standard seat. I can run inverted at the mo as I have. Yeah, well, see, I can run the CRP 2 pedals inverted or on a plate. But I'm actually wondering, because, as I say, once I get back from India, and now I've made the decision, when I get back from India, it's going to get ordered. But let me just work out where I need to go. I need to go along further. So I need to go that way. Yeah, when I get back from India, I will be ordering it. But if I order the standard RSP pedals to start with, I could order the rig and the wheel setup in one go. So I can order a rig and then go on to Moser, order the Moser rig. But if I was to put the uprated pedals in straight away, I would need to save for another couple of months to get them both at the same time. So I'm on the fence at the minute to what to do. Basically, oh dear, I've got 2k saved, and to buy both, it's 2.5. Unless you want to talk to Matt and get me a deal for a cheaper rig for a bit of promotion, even though I've already got my affiliate link, but you know what I mean. Because I was after the V2, I think it is, the 160 V2 wheelbase, like the plate across the top, because the old wheelbase looks so much better than the new wheelbase, in my eyes anyway. I think the old wheelbase looks better. I can understand why they've done the V5 universal wheelbase. I need to stop. I can totally understand why they've done it, because the cross members are the same and you just change the middle section, don't you? Bolt in the different middle section for whatever wheel you've got. Twisted Boyx, welcome in.
How's it going?
Diesel, how we doing? Hope you're well. Yeah, it's going well, mate. It's going well. We're just on North, whatever it is, remastered map. Just doing a few contracts, just testing a few things out, just to see how things are. And all
Haven't
going
played
well.
FS25 in ages.
You haven't played FS25 in ages? Or, well, to be fair, I haven't. I've been trucking and more trucking, but... you can front mount it, but I don't think you can use the indicator stalks if you front mount. I'm not sure. I haven't looked that far into it, if I'm honest. So I carry on going down and turn right.
I pick it up and play for a few weeks and then put it down for months.
Yeah, well, I had all the server up and everything for Chippy Norton, and then I got bored of it and I haven't played it since. So, talking to a couple of the guys who were playing Chippy Norton on the server, I've said, right, we'll get another map up, and I wanted a map that wasn't square fields and had a bit of character to it, and this seems to be the one. So we're just testing it out today to go from there. Yeah, you just swap out the middle section, don't you? So yeah. Let me see if I can, hang on 2 seconds. What screen is that on? Hang on 2 seconds. Right, that's the main screen. Right. So if I do that, and then that. And put that over there. And then do that. Two seconds. I just need to work out which one's which. Because that screen's so bloody big. No worries, yeah, because all it is obviously with the flat plate, which is this one, it's going to sit sort of that low. Oh, you ain't got a camera on this one. Oh well. Yeah, it's going to sit lower. Then you've got this one, which is more raised. And then you've got this one, which when you open it up, it's going to sit a lot higher. Unless I don't put that plate in. Like, don't put this section in and just use that like plate. So it's, I can have them floor mounted as such to start with. And then when I want to invert them, change it up and take that plate, like add that plate to it. I think that might be the idea, is have that, because that's the inversion plate there. So yeah, that's true as well. Upside down, yeah. Don't bother putting the top brackets on and then lower it down. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll leave that on the list. Leave that on the list then, and then I'll just make amends with it. Have we got someone in the cab with us? Oh no, it's the front of the tractor. Look like someone sitting in a seat with us. It looked like a yellow jacket. Right, let's accept that contract then, because we've done that. So we know the contract work. So now let's come out of there. We go control, no, function, F12. Person. Change that to 6. 8 actually. We'll fly. And then we'll take off. We'll have a look at the map. Because that to me looks like a lot of misshaped fields. Even if we was to buy these fields here, these 3 or that and that one there, buy them, it's still a misshaped field. If we even cut them trees down and made them one field. If we want to make a bigger fields at a later date. Same here, same there. So we've got water as well, which is good. We come to the edge of the map now. We've got some forestry as well we can do. Now we're at the edge of the map. There's Dutch barge, look. Used to work on one of those as well. Cut the square fields up here, but that's not a problem. We can work with a couple of square fields. It's just loads of them, isn't it? That's a problem. A couple here, but we can either adjust them or we just keep them ones as contract farms, contract fields, can't we? Biogas plant. So we can technically buy that. See, ideally, a grass field or a wheat field needs to be square. It's easier for the loaded and unloaded. But yeah, no, we're definitely moved this over to the server, I think. So we need to sort out our mods. So that's a field there as well. On the bank there. Even got a dock there, look. I don't know, so we could buy a speedboat. Oh, it's a fighter jet. Hello? Where you going? Oh, there's another one coming in from the right here as well, look. It's amazing what they can do with the planes, isn't it? Oh, and there's another one. Oh, no wonder there's like loads of noise of fighter jets, because look, there's another one going across there. So it don't matter where you are on the map, you've got fighter jets coming over. That's cool. I like that. Oh, wrong way. Can we get on it? Can we get on it? Hello? Can't get on it. Shame. Yeah, no worries, Tom. You get on with your painting. I'm sorry to pull you away from your painting, mate. Yeah, we're. I definitely need to work out what to go on. There's no way on this earth I can afford Sim Magic or anything like that. So the next best thing, as far as I'm concerned, is Moser. So Moser R9 it is. That's all I can afford, really. But it's going to do a good enough job for what I need it for. Yeah, so the map looks good. I think that's the farm that we get when we start. Or is that the farm? Or maybe that's the farm. I don't know. Let's turn flight mode off and find out. F12. Dush. Gonna turn that speed down as well. We're falling through the sky. Stop! Oh! We didn't die. Oh shit. Is this the farm? I don't even know what equipment you get with you, farm. So we get a John Deere, a Massey Ferguson, a Skoda, and a Class. So we'll have to change the equipment out, that's for sure. to say there's no way out. There's flower pots everywhere. What's there? I must have the wheel turned. Yeah, I have. I was wondering why it kept straightening up. But I know now. So is this the entrance to our farm as well? So our farmhouse is in the farm. That's good then. So the farm's quite nicely laid out as well by the looks of it. Yeah, it's laid the farm out nice. It's got edging and everything else on it. So yeah. I think we found our farm, guys. Obviously what I'll do is I'll make a new save with this farm and a few mods, not all the ones I've got on this at the moment. We'll get it. Then I'll put this save onto the server as well, so it is as it is. So we get the farmland, doesn't it? We'll probably move that because that seems a bit of a waste in just dumped in the area there. I'm guessing that's a silo. What's that one? Oh, it's empty anyway, whatever it is. Oh, it's slurry storage. Okay, so we've got slurry storage. We need animals for that, so there must be animals around here somewhere then. Is this animals? No, that's a barn. So, it's barrel storage, 250, 250, so we've got 500 storage on them. Oh, these are the barns I really like. You can get... Oh, that's where the messy is. We've got a water trailer. I've got a little pond there, look. Got anything in the shed? Oh, we can actually go in the shed as well. That's cool. I thought that might have been a collectible, but it's not. So this is a little potting shed. That's cool. Greenhouse. XR's favourite flowers. So that's the house. What's this over here? That's the barn. So we haven't got any animals in. Or have I missed a bit on the farm? So why have we got a slurry tank if we ain't got any animals? Oh, we've got animals elsewhere. Let's have a look. Animals. No pets yet. Right, so we haven't got any animals yet. I just realised 2 seconds, guys. Alright, so that is the full screen. So just look weird. Very weird. Can we get on the boat? Oh, we can't get on the boat. How far can we go to sea? Not that we really want to go to sea. We might have broke ourselves. Yeah, we're now. We went in the water, we're now under the map. We won't do that again. Oh, there's them jets again. There it is. Chase it. Oh, no, don't chase it. That's where we went under the map. So, this is a field as well. Full of weeds. I bet it's the field that we own. No, it's not the field that we own. Okay, that's fine. Right, so we're going to put this in the server anyway. I am going to call it because we've just over 2 hours. It's short and sweet, but I've had a busy day at work, so. But we've done a few hours. So next time we see this, it'll be on the server with a few mods. So I'm going to get an hour's kip, then I'm going to come back to this, and we're I'll put the server together, put it on the server, and then it'll be ready for tomorrow. And then we'll start again tomorrow with a fresh save, as in start from scratch. I'll probably go into it on the single player first, just to get that farm, and then sell all the equipment, and then zero out the bank account. So we start with 0 and work our way up on it with contracts. And obviously, if people want to come in and help us, we'll do contracts and slowly build our money up to buy our own equipment and go from there, basically. So yeah, this will be the map. We have a farm, but no equipment. That's how we're going to start it. With no money, no equipment, just a farmland. And we'll go from there. Yeah, mate, Tomo, I'll catch you later, mate. As I say, I found myself just sort of zoning out a little bit, and that's because I'm tired now. So I'm going to go and have an hour's kip, and I'll come back and do the server. So, much love, everyone. Let's see who we've got over on the purple to go and see. I think I know where I'm going to go. I just need to find their button. Because I'm sure they will be by now. Yes, they are. So, the people on the purple, we are going to go back over and see Lead Dog. Because we can. And we're going to. Need to find my Internet Explorer again. Just so I can continue that raid over. Because believe it or not, I don't actually have my own streams up at all. That was really weird hearing myself say that. Yeah, so people over in the purple, go and show Lead Dog some love. You can use my emotes, which are these ones, which you're able to use. If you want to copy and paste them over. And I will see you over there. Much love, guys. See you all soon. Bye for now. And everyone else,